Just tune in my guitar. Tune in my guitar. My guitar, my fake plastic guitar. Tuning my guitar. This is a good time. I'm having a good time. It's the pre-show, getting ready for tonight's episode of this wonderful little show that we're doing. And we'll see if anything comes. Oh, there's a couple of viewers already. Can you guys hear me? Is everything smooth? Is the transition smooth? We'll figure out what's going on here. And yeah, okay. All right, let's start off every show like we start them off with some songs. I'm gonna wave to a few people here. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see here. Zajdi, zajdi, jasno sunce. Zajdi, pomrači se. I ti jasna lemes. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. I was doing a little vocal practice, warming up the vocal pipes. How's everybody doing tonight? Don't mind my my horrible singing, as it might pertain to be. Welcome to the Sunday night episode of. Hello, editor.
That's
you know you gotta hold the. The Sunday night episode of, you got to point at the camera here.
That's Dalicious.
Get closer. That's Dalicious. How's it going, everybody? It is I, Dali Bordimovsky. Dali Dimovsky. Or for the people that knew me in junior high school, and college, Danny Dimovsky. I used to be Danny back in the day. This is my daughter, Eliana, also known as my co-producer, my editor, and my audience, my co-host. She just got out of her shower, and my buddy John says he loves the shirt. Eliana is over there in the background playing video games as she's waiting for me to finish tonight's episode. We're going to have a fun show tonight. One of the things that I want to talk about, there's a couple things I want to talk about. One is how to bring joy and happiness to your neighbors in kind of secret, fun little ways. The second one is how you too can stay a little bit active while you're cooped up in your house. First and foremost, I always start off with what I'm eating, and I'm eating the very last, it's a tough one, the very last of the Samoa's Girl Scout cookies. This is it. This is the last one. It's yummy. I know, it could be a trefoil. Trefoils are for basic girls like me, but the Samoas are really good. And what am I drinking tonight, you might ask? Liquor. That is good. The choice for tonight, hopefully there's no one under 21 watching. Crown Royal Regal Apple. It is very yummy. Has a little bit of tang to it. The apple taste is really good, and it's not strong. Crown Royal makes some really nice sort of seasonal beverages, and this apple one is really good. So, yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody... anybody going back to work tomorrow? Back in your offices? I know I'm working from home, or as I like to call it, twerking from home.
Oh, come on.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, apparently it was a really bad joke. Yes, I love my sugar. I'm usually awake till like 4 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, everybody's twerking from home from here on out. I know I'm going to be cooped up in my office over there. And I do the hand motion because it makes me feel important. Cooped up in my office over there, and I'll be working from there. Like I said, I feel more productive and weird. I'm doing a lot more things, but I do want to mention that you may be inside the whole day working, but you should probably also do a little bit of exercise, because if you're stuck at home and you don't have anything to do and you're just kind of eating cookies and drinking alcohol like I'm typically doing. You probably want to stay a little bit active, and I found the best ways are to... Oh, what happened to the beard? I shaved the beard off, actually. Yeah, I figured, you know what? It's at the point where, and dudes, you'll know this, it gets like really itchy, and every time you try to like itch your face, scratch your face... Oh, I'm not supposed to touch my face. Sorry, I'm going to go to jail right now. It gets really itchy and scratchy and stuff, so I figured I'm just going to chop this whole beard off, because makes me feel younger too. I went like from someone in my 40s to someone in my 20s, right? Right, ladies? Yeah, thank you. Anyways, staying active, I think, is really important. So the best way to do it, yeah, Lynn, of course, I mean, your beards are legendary over at work. I think one of the best ways to do it is to, if you're lucky enough to have a home gym, great. You can kind of take care of it that way. But if you can't, there are a few things to do. And one of the things is we go for walks. We go outside. We'll do like a 20-minute walk. Obviously, you want to stay away from everybody else that's walking around your neighborhood. And I'm sure you've seen the roving bands of people walking outside, and it kind of looks like little, bands of hooligans on their way to cause soccer troubles. But now's the time to go out and walk. I know we're kind of self-quarantining, but we can also get a little bit of fresh air at the same time. Thanks, Anita. Getting fresh air is really important now because it's actually healthy for you. And I know we're kind of in that weird transitional period going through into spring. Spring hit last Thursday. I totally forgot about it, right? Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, leave me alone, Dad. I'm playing games. I need a dog. Yeah, I need a dog to go take dog outside. If I had a dog, I'd be outside probably 95% of the day. People who have dogs, you're so lucky. You get to go outside all the time, and your excuse is the dog has to poop, but you're really just out there walking, so God bless you. Yeah, if you can go outside and walk, great. Even if you're just doing laps outside around your house, that's good too. Some of the other things that we've done, there's snow in Chicago. I know there's snow. Some of the folks that are watching in Canada right now, there's snow over there too. I saw my buddy John was wiping off his grill under half a foot of snow. So God bless you. But I think that if you're able to go outside, great. Walk around your house outside. Do some chores outside if you can. That might be something you could do. Clean up a little bit. Even cleaning indoors. Lipa says she can loan me a dog. I can. Would you like us to get a dog on loan, Elle?
I don't care.
You don't care. She's playing with digital dogs right now. She's petting the digital dogs. If you can, do some housework outside or inside. Rearrange your furniture. It's really weird to say, but I found rearranging my furniture now that we're indoors, part of the reason that we feel so cooped up is everything is exactly the same every single day. So do yourselves a favor. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Move the couches around. Make it a family thing. You're just kind of rearranging some stuff, moving the TVs around. There are ways, unless you have a giant 85-inch TV. But move some stuff around. That'll at least get your body moving and do some cleaning. Cleaning always helps. There's also a lot of cool. I know my sister-in-law was doing Zumba. Shout out to Donna. Donna and Jimmy are doing Zumba and stuff on TV, on YouTube. A lot of folks are doing that right now. And that's very easy and it's free. So hook that up if you can. That's awesome. Another awesome one. And I'm going to put some links in this post. I don't even know what's going on right here. I don't know where I'm pointing to. I'll put some links up here in the post somewhere of some of the things that I've been doing to exercise that way. If you got one of these bad boys, the Apple Watch, that's actually really helpful because it'll tell you, or any type of activity tracker, it'll say, get your booty up, stand up, walk around, you're low, you're low today. There you go, Donna, give me that muscles right there. Try to find some ways to exercise that way if you get one of these things. So it's just a little reminder. Another one that's awesome, and I've been doing it every day, is we have the Nintendo Switch, and we play Ring Fit Adventure on that. You guys remember, Wii Fit? They had that thing with that little, balance board thing going on right now. That was actually more like yoga. They have one for the Nintendo Switch right now called the Ring Fit Adventure, and that one is an actual workout. I find myself sweating a lot, too. If you don't have that, that's fine. Pick up yourselves what do they call? What's that music dancing? Just Dance. Pick up Just Dance, because Just Dance is actually really good for, hey, Sal, what's up, my brother? How you staying fit, Sal? Man, you look like you've lost 15, 20 pounds just over the last couple of days watching my videos. Use Just Dance. They even have a free demo version. Get that for your console, because a little bit of, dancing is actually really good for that kind of stuff. And these video games now have calorie counters built in, which is pretty cool. Another thing you could do health-wise, it's not necessarily physical health is mental health, right? You got to be smiling. I know a lot of people are always like, oh, I'm just so beat today. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. Freaking laugh a lot. And one of the shows that we watch all the time, obviously there's a lot of cool comedy stuff on Netflix and everything. But one of the shows that we watch all the time is, what's your favorite cooking show, Eliana?
Nailed it.
Nailed It. If you guys haven't watched Nailed It on Netflix, it is freaking hilarious. It's a cooking show where they get like some of the worst cooks in America, just like average people like me, and they'll get them to do these really bizarre, really complex baking, cakes that have like 10 stories and they have like arts and crafts on there, and everybody messes up nonstop. So check out Nailed It. It's really good, and it makes you laugh, and laughing and mental health I think are really important right now. That way you're stay posy. Hashtag stay posy. Another thing we could do, parents, this is a good one to do with your kids. We have hacked Eliana's brain. Okay, you gotta stop playing that for 1 second.
Okay, why?
Because you're gonna come over here. Stand. Put that down. Put down your switch. Okay.
I'm about to lose my fish.
You're about to lose your fish. Pause the game. You're about to lose your fish. What you can do to get your kids to be active is hack their brains so that if you say a specific keyword, they're going to have to start doing some exercise. We've hacked Eliana that when we say a specific keyword, she has to do a certain exercise. I'm not going to say what that keyword is. You were catching a fish or a starfish?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 jumping jacks every time she hears that word, and it's really, let me adjust the camera here. It's really funny because she does it every time. Let me adjust it so they don't see you again. Hack your kids, and every time they ask for an electronics, Mom, Dad, I want to use, what's that tablet that we have right here? What is that tablet called, honey?
It's called an Apple tablet.
It's not an Apple tablet. What's the real name that you want every time you try to use this device? What's it called? Say it. iPad. You just said iPad. iPad. Go ahead. Let's start. Pause it. It's iPad time. What do you do when you say iPad?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and
7, 8,
9, 10. She does 10 crunches whenever she hears that word. So we've kind of hacked her brain. Play this with your kids because it's actually really funny that you'll put these little words out there, and it's words that aren't like super common, like, I don't know, strawberry. Like maybe their favorite treat is strawberry or a fruit or something, or, sports car or Corvette, whatever you say, the kids have to react that way. And it's really weird. She's been doing it now for about a year. Every time we say it, she starts doing jumping jacks, and we started with the tablet the last few days because obviously she's been glued to this thing. We figured it's a way to get her to exercise a little bit, and it's been pretty funny, hasn't it, Ellie? You're definitely much more active now, I think. So how are you guys staying active? Is anybody doing anything out of the... I mean, obviously all the gyms are closed. Feel free to type in the comments what you guys are doing because I'm always curious. Anybody doing like home workouts, watching YouTube? Anybody have like a game system or anything that they're doing? Or are you guys just kind of sitting on the couch? That's a possibility too. John says, I don't think chip implants are ethical. Oh, Donna says starfish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's going to be funny when they say that to you in school. So Lynn says she live streams a personal trainer every day. It's actually a really good idea because stuff like the Peloton or other live streaming, there's actually like a lot of people doing free live streams right now, personal trainers, that you can actually get some pretty good workouts. So definitely give that a shot. I think their technology right now doesn't stop us, doesn't inhibit us from being active. If you're sitting at home, even if you're lifting bags of flour, I mean, that's one way to be alive. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Ryan's one of my really good buddies. He's a phenomenal educator in the Chicago area. If you got kids, you'll be lucky enough that they go to school in Chicago. So stay active, mental, physical. I think that's always important. You've seen my eating habits, and I'm going to take another one of these bites of the Samoa here. You're getting that ASMR, right? That audio SMR. I don't know what that means. Something else that I want to talk about was how do you spread a little cheer to your neighbors and neighborhood? You've been seeing the videos. A Zoom Zumba class. I never even heard of a Zoom Zumba class. That's kind of crazy, right? I can't get a Zoom account because they're all business or education accounts, and I don't have either. You guys have been seeing the videos of the folks in Italy that are singing outside of their windows, right? I think that's pretty amazing. It's happening in Spain now. It's happening in Macedonia and Skopje. I saw people doing it. There was a really big earthquake today in Croatia and Slovenia, and I saw the folks that were kind of self-quarantined in Serbia were doing like loud claps and singing for their Croatian friends and sending love through the internet to people that are actually holed up in a whole other country, which I think is fantastic. Other ways you can do it is go around your neighborhood and with chalk, simple chalk, or if you find rocks, if you don't have chalk, find some rocks or something around, write messages on the sidewalk. And we went around today. We did our daily walk, and we wrote some messages on the sidewalk all through our neighborhood. Obviously, no one else was out at the time when we did it. We were just kind of walking around 2 o'clock in our time over here. And we did some kind of fun messages, and we said, stay positive, Team Den. We live in we named our subdivision, so Team for Subdivision. We even drew a picture of the coronavirus and put a big slash through it and said, we'll get through this. Little things like that. Little messages here and there, I think, is a really cool way to give your neighbors something kind of interesting and something positive to look forward to. Because like I said, we've been seeing all of our neighbors walk around with their families every day. On our walk today, we saw some of our neighbors racing RC cars. Obviously, we didn't get too close, you never know. But they and their kids were just playing with their RC cars outside, and I thought that's fantastic. It's one thing I'm really seeing is more families being outside together, and that brings me a lot of joy. Just seeing that makes me want to go back outside too. So even just kind of doing those little things, leaving little messages, writing little things on the sidewalk or in the street. Yeah, I messed up your driveway. I did see what was kind of interesting. As we were walking, we thought we were the only ones that were doing it. Lo and behold, what did we see, Ellie, on one of the driveways in the corner? Come over here. What did we see on one of the driveways in the corner?
We saw a lot of positive messages and stuff.
Yeah, another house was doing the same thing. Their whole driveway was littered with, they had hopscotch games for people that were walking by. They had little messages on there. It was really cool. It's like I wanted to actually kind of come back to that driveway and have Ellie jump and do hopscotch on that driveway. I thought that was an awesome idea, right, Elle? Mm-hmm. She'd be fine walking and playing with the Switch as she's walking anywhere. So that's a really kind of fun, simple, positive way to give people a little bit of positivity in your in your neighborhood. I mean, you can also write little messages on their driveways. Hey, sending love from your neighbor or whatever. Just using chalk. I think it's very easy to do. So give that a shot. And if you guys have any ways of doing it, let me know. Say it in the comments here, post, whatever. I think it's always awesome staying positive during these times and how we can get out of our bubbles. I mean, we're so kind of held up, and you see on Facebook right now, everybody's negative all the time. It sucks. Facebook's horrible. We love Facebook, but it's horrible. But we love Facebook. We love Facebook. The people right now are having a very hard time dealing with things, and so you see a lot of negativity. If you could, there's a teddy bear in the window hunt. That's a fantastic idea, Lynn. Hey, Al. Miss Lynn says there's a teddy bear in the window hunt in their neighborhood. So we could put teddy bears and stuff in the windows. You have a lot of toys that we could do. That's a great idea. Another really cool thing is to do Christmas lights. Actually, the neighbors behind us put their Christmas lights back up. Well, not their Christmas lights, but they have this inflatable Christmas unicorn that they had over the holidays. They just put it back up, and it spurred me. I'm gonna put my Christmas lights back up in the front yard. Not in the yard, I should say, but in the window. I'll put my one set of lights on, very simple. So it's not so much I don't want to draw on the electrical grid. It's something that's kind of tiny, but that's one way to give a little bit of joy. We even have this little inflatable teddy bear that we can stick outside. If it doesn't get too windy, that thing launched a couple times in the winter, went flying down the street. But little things like that, I think, are fantastic. The teddy bear idea is great, Lynn. People putting up their Christmas lights minimally. Obviously, you don't want to strain the grid. I think that's awesome. That's awesome too. So any way to be positive, spread positivity to each other and have a good time doing it. I think that's pretty dope. I think it's an awesome idea. You can even do if you have to go shopping, which a lot of people are still having to do that, right? It's great. What's that?
And buying toilet paper.
If you have to go shopping, one thing you could definitely do. I mean, you got to understand that the people working right now in the in places like Ivar, there you go. You could take your pot out. If you're making Ivar outside, that smell will make the neighborhood love it. People who are working at fast food places, at drive-thrus, at grocery stores, are kicking butt right now, and a lot of them aren't getting paid for all the extra effort and all the people that they have to deal with. So if you have to go out to some of these places, I think a good idea is maybe, weirdly enough, definitely say thank you. We never really did that in the past. We're like, thanks, and then you walk off. This time, really tell them that you're appreciative. Hey, really thanks for putting up with us. I know you guys are stressed right now, but it's worth it. Tip your drive-through folks. I know it's kind of weird to say tip your barista, but if you can throw a couple extra pennies, if you're spending like $5.50 on a coffee and a donut and something, throw $6. Get and say keep the change, because there's some little things that show people that you're appreciative of them working right now and dealing. I should say dealing. A lot of us are still working, obviously, but dealing with everything that's going on, dealing with the big influx of people. So that's always a good thing. So, anyways. That was going to be the majority of our show today. One thing we're missing is the joke of the day from this little one. And she already used up yesterday's joke. What, you have another joke written on there?
Hold on, I'm going to find one.
She's going to find a joke right now. Good luck. You could also kind of flip through the thing over there. And okay, I'm going to leave her alone. I'm going to let her do whatever she wants to do, and she'll come up with a joke at that time. Be kind to each other. The little notes outside, put the teddy bears in the windows. That's kind of cool. We actually, last weekend, we heard, sorry, I'm like swallowing a lot right now because this drink is pretty fantastic, but I don't think it mixes very well with the Samoa. Oops. And I'm trying not to drink too much because I actually do have to work tomorrow morning. Working from home, obviously, but I'll be working, so. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Ellie. You made me lose my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Okay.
I got a joke.
You got a joke. Okay, she got a joke. Tell me the joke, kiddo. Tell everybody the joke. Lean in and tell me the joke.
So this is from my dad's point of view.
Okay, from my point of view, okay.
I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised.
I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. That was a good one. That was a hashtag dad joke. I promise not to say hashtag ever again. I will have to say, we're gonna be logging off now. It's 9:20. She actually has to get to bed at 9:30. It's a school night for her. But I just had my friend John just said starfish. So
1, 2, 3.
There you go. See, that's how you hack your kids. It's so funny watching you right now.
9, 10.
There you go. 10 jumping. You just did, in the span of the last 20 minutes, you did 30 jumping jacks and 10 crunches. 30 jumping jacks and 10 crunches is what she just said, everybody. You can hack your kids' brains, too, and get them to be active. You can hack yourself. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode tomorrow night. I might have another special guest. Thank you, Spasi, yesterday. We're going to have maybe another special guest tomorrow as we start to get things moving every night here for the next few weeks. I'm working from home until mid-April, I think, is what the word came from me, which sucks, but I'll get this at least to work, and we're going to stay positive. We're going to work together. Maybe we'll talk. Oh, I will say one thing. Make sure you guys watch. Today they had freaking, what was it? They had the marble races. ESPN2 changed into ESPN8, the Ocho, today. It's been awesome. They had the marble races tonight, which was fantastic. If you guys haven't seen Yell's marble racing, it is freaking awesome. I'll post a link in there, too. Do a search for it. I think it's like JELLE Marble Run. Check it out. It's really good. But they had like the eating competitions. They had dodgeball. They had like frisbee tossing competitions. They had it was awesome. It was really funny. ESPN2 is ESPN8 today. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to sip. I'm going to do a clinky clink right here with my Crown Royal Regal apple. And yeah, Natasha, perfect time to bring back MacLink. I might do that. Everybody, we love you all. Stay safe, stay positive. We're going to get through this together. Join me every night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Love you guys. See ya. Adios. We